What's up, everybody? This is Spirit of Liberty 1775 with another update for you guys. This is the finalization minus the bipod that'll be coming pretty soon, but most of you know what an AR-10 looks like with a bipod anyway, so I won't bother doing an upload for it. But anyway, this is the finalization of my Sapper or Project Interdiction Recon. It is a paint scheme that I've applied to the rifle to make it more easier to hide in wooded, or I guess you could say humid subtropical locations like the Everglades or South Florida or Louisiana or Alabama or South Carolina, places like that. This paint scheme was kind of a flyby scheme where me and a friend decided to basically go at what was like an ATACS or a multicam type look to it, and we used 4 different paint colors and one adhesion promoter by Duplicolor. I'll get to that in a moment, but first I want to give you a chance to look over the rifles. As you can see, we got 3 different shades of green, and we have some tan to kind of contrast between the greens. And we went ahead and applied this on a prep rifle, and the prepping consisted of rubbing the rifle or cleaning it down with alcohol, preparing it for your paint. Getting the grease off, grease from your hands or oils from your boat, or whatever you want to call it. Some gunpowder deposits and stuff like that you may find from range time. But anyway, this is the rifle itself. This is my AR-15 that was prior, it was 2 shades of green, but I decided to change it into this A-tacs or multicam type color. And you can see that there. You can see the tan, you can see the greens. My 308, I've done the same thing. You can see the tans, you can see the greens. You see how I did the scope. And the reason this is still black because that's my magnification ring. I didn't want to chance it by coloring that and having some paint maybe get jammed up in there. Not to say that may or may not have happened, but I wanted to avoid the risk altogether. And again, that is a Nikon Buckmaster 4.5 to 14 by 40 millimeter. It's a prior video I've done about that, detailing and reviewing that. And basically, it's a phenomenal scope, great quality glass. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Buy it if you haven't done so yet, or if you're looking into a good quality scope. Just your standard 2-piece rails held together by a delta ring and a front triangle. And as you can see, the barrel, A2 flash out, and nothing's changed. Right, the 308 is still the same. On this one, I didn't do the stock for obvious reasons. A little paint got on there, but I didn't do it intentionally. And that's because I don't have to fight with this one, and I have to fight with this one. Yeah, so you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But whatever. Anyway, I'm going to now outline the paints that I used to apply these coats. And the first thing you want to do after applying your alcohol white or your alcohol prep is you want to apply some adhesion promoter, and you want to let that sit for about 5 minutes. And after that finishes sitting, where it's dry to the touch again, like alcohol kind of evaporates itself into the air, then you can apply your first coat. Now on these rifles, our first coat was this leafy green by Rust-Oleum. The Rust-Oleum camouflage line can be found in Walmart for about $5 or $6 a can. That's the price of it last night, so I don't know if that's going to be the same in the future, but it was last night. It's a great quality paint. It's going to come off a little light in color, but it's going to offer a great contrast to my last coat. The next color is Krylon Camouflage with Fusion Technologies, which allows it to adhere to plastic. However, I still recommend applying your adhesion promoter to any plastic or to the entire gun as it is. This is a phenomenal color. It's a little like a dark gray, but it has like a little green in it. You can kind of pick it up on white substrates. Phenomenal color for contrasting your lighter green. We also went with the khaki color. The khaki color is what's going to make your leaves and your background kind of stand out to make the gun look as if it was laying on the ground versus standing in trees. This is khaki by Rust-Oleum. It's a great color. It's the darker of the 2 light browns you're going to find in the camouflage line offered by Rust-Oleum. And last but surely not least is the Krylon Camo, and this is wood and light green. This is by far my favorite color. This AR-15 was originally this color, and the reason being is this color actually matches best with our area of operation, which is South Florida. We're known for having a lot of greens, and that's what we have. Moving forward, here's some of my friend's stuff, his loadout gear that he's going to be running if things get bad. He's got a 511 Blade Tech, and he has inside of that, you mind showing him that?
Level 2 holster. You got the level 2 holster that goes in like this, right at the press where you come out. You press it down and it comes straight out. You know, once it goes in, it does not come out whatsoever. So you gotta press it, come out. This is a MMP Pro 40 with the 5-inch slide. The Trijicon night sights on it. Did a little stippling myself on the hand guards, and I don't know if you can come out, kind of catch that, but you know.
Well, sounds in, man. This is not the best camera. We're trying to upgrade on the quality of the imaging and the video recording as we speak. But I'm doing the best I can with this crappy ass HTC Evo. So what we went ahead and did was we also multicam this as well, and basically we didn't really put in. This is more of like a contrived, or like I guess you could say, just mixed in color scheme, because we didn't really apply any kind of like lines to it or textures with stencils. He just wanted something that was going to be better than black for this, per se, because again, actually on his person, when he mounts this from a good distance, about 15 yards away, this kind of becomes invisible. I'm not saying that because I think we did a good job, might I add, but it just looks very good on his ATACS FG. We also have here, what is that?
Is Black Hawk. It's the 3 holster retention holster with the friction, but you know, a little simple holster that I bought.
All right, and what is this?
It's just an addition to the Blade Tech.
Okay. All right. All right. So there you have it. There you have it. This is our latest project. It's Project Interdiction Recon. This is my AR Trust, the AR15 that I've built, that I had built back in that I put together back in October. Here's the paint that we used and the adhesion promoter. Here's my friend Smith & Wesson. Here's his drop leg holster, magazine holder, shall I say, and the drop leg holster accessory, whatever you want to call it. And again, to give you a rundown of how we did it, apply a base coat of this green, contrasted with this in non-uniform marks and strokes, then contrasting this in non-uniform marks and strokes, and then top coated with this in non-uniform marks and strokes. This paint takes about 20 minutes to be dry enough to touch, not to handle, but to touch. This paint takes about 20 minutes to handle, to basically touch, but not, handle. Oh, God. It takes 20 minutes to touch and not handle. Sorry about that. And handle means, try and go outside and do a tactical damn drill. It's going to be dry enough for you to rotate the rifle into another position to add more coats, and that's about it. And the same goes for these two, because these two are made by the same company, and these two are made by the same company. And again, after you finish painting the entire rifle, and you're going to call it done, come back with your adhesion promoter as a clear coat, because this acts as a primer and a clear coat as a sealer as well, and seal in the paint. And essentially what you do is you shake it up and you spray the entire rifle over again with this. This is going to help the paint seep in and stick to the other colors and all the other materials on the gun. So again, you don't have to take my word for it. I've done it before. It has worked. Trust me when I tell you. Apply this again once you finish painting your rifle. These are my guns, and that is his gun. Now, he has an AR-15 coming in the future as well. He's waiting on 2 components for it, I believe.
Yeah, the charging handle. 2
components, because he's putting one together post-Sandy Hook, which isn't the smartest thing to do, but hey, we got to get him in. You got to do what you got to do. So, hey. But anyway, once he gets his rifle up and running, I guess what we'll do is we'll head out to the range, and we'll finally give you what I've been saying I was going to give you for a while, and that is some live feeds of us getting these rifles dirty and ran dry. That's what we're going to be doing. But until then, please bear with us. Hold off for a while. Support the channel. Subscribe, rate, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I should change. Let me know what you would like to see, and I'll try and get it up for you guys. This is Spirit of Liberty 1775. Signing out until next time.
Toodles! Oh my God!